continue with our series that we've been discussing in the morning. We've discussing the Beis Yisrael's take on Avas Yisrael, and the chapter we're dealing with now is the chapter that says that we have to love the convert. And he explains and brings down the Sefer HaChinuch, who says that this mitzvah, and the reason it's separate to love all the other Jews separately and the converts as an extra mitzvah, is because Hashem chose the Jewish people to be a holy nation, and He wanted to make them meritorious. And so He guarded them and He instructed them to act in ways of kindness and compassion, and He exhorted them to crown themselves with every desirable trait, so that they would find favor in the eyes of all that see them. And that is why we say, Am Hashem Eileh, look at this nation. And since we the chosen people, and God commands us to live on a higher level, so that we should be recognized as this people. So the Chinuch then says, so how pleasant and desirable is a path for a person to be kind and to bestow goodness upon a convert who has left his nation and his entire family and father and mother and come to dwell under the wings of another nation. And that's why Hashem gave us an additional commandment to love the convert, to show how special we are. When we merit to attain these good midas, Hashem's goodness will rest upon us and cleave to us, and nothing will prevent goodness from coming upon us, because goodness manifests itself upon those who are good and the opposite on those that are evil. And aside from performing an additional mitzvah, there's also halachic ramifications that we see from this. And that would be that if there were two people who needed assistance, a Jew from birth and a convert, but a person could only provide service for one of those people, so the halacha says over here that you should choose to help the convert because there's an additional mitzvah to love that. So he would take precedence if you had an option to be able to choose what to do. And finally, just to conclude, he says that when a person derives from this mitzvah of loving a convert who is a newcomer to the Jewish nation, so too we must love every Jew, because we all have that status of being converts. Because what happened is that we all left Mitzrayim, we all went and we came into a new land, into a new beginnings. And he says, and that's why we have to take special care to love all Jews and make them feel welcome and familiar and comfortable. And that's what it is for a person who hasn't been exposed to Yiddishkeit to be able to bring in the Balei Tshuva, to be able to show love to all of Klal Yisrael. And please God, that will be a tremendous schus for us to see the Gula Shleima in our days. Hoping you all have a beautiful day.